Go up on that volume one. Go up on that volume a little bit. There you go. Yeah.
My name is Trixie the Golden Witch, and you're watching Whatcha Doin, the interview series where I talk to musical artists and try to ask them what they're up to and maybe introduce them to you. But I start by asking them to introduce themselves, if you will.
Look, what's good with the world? I go by Crossfade, and I'm here, Golden Trixie, doing an interview after the show tonight.
Oh yeah. So I'm best known for being one of the world's most famous anime fans.
Yeah?
So I had to start by asking you, what's your favorite anime?
That's a really hard question. I'd probably say Hellsing Ultimate is probably one of my favorites.
That's a great answer.
Hellsing Ultimate is probably one of my favorite animes, just because the level of gore it goes to and the story build up is hella dope. I fuck Hellsing Ultimate a lot.
What was the first thing that inspired you to start creating music?
First thing wow, yeah, all right, that's a pretty good question right there. First thing inspired me to start making music. Well, I started with my buddy Kyle B, and we went to high school together, but then we went to college together, and we gave each other that look like when you're trying to figure out that's who it is. And he was like, "Yo, Brandon." I was like, "What's up, Kyle B?" And then he was writing every day. So one day I wrote some shit for him, and he took me straight to the studio, and we chopped it up. And back then that's just a laptop and some headphones, and we made a few tracks like that together. But after that, we freaking kept working, and I just been working at it since 2015, December 2015. That's when I started.
How has the place that you claim as your hometown influenced the way that you write and perform?
Well, I'm not from Elko. I grew up in a small town by Vegas called Beatty. I mean, what motivates me most about Beatty is that I love everybody there, and we're all very well aware that we gotta go out into the world to actually become somebody, because you can't stay in your hometown forever. I have a love for Beatty, but you gotta go out and you gotta show the world who you are and actually find a way to inspire people and do whatever you can to the best of your ability, in my personal opinion. And Elko is just I'm not gonna say dog eat dog, but you gotta work your way up from the bottom. That's what I did since I moved here, honestly. Shout out E-Town one time.
What do you wish you had known about the music business 3 years ago?
I wish that I would have known that the music business would never reciprocate in the entirety that you're putting yourself in. You have to expect to take your wins and take your losses, and you have to know that not every single night is going to be in front of thousands of people. Not every single night you're going to make thousands of dollars. You got to take the nights where you're winning, and you got to take your nights that you're losing, and you have to treat them with the same respect.
What's your favorite thing about being in the world of hip-hop?
The culture, I'd say definitely. You see so many different styles, so many different people working at it, and so many different sources of energy. And I think that the energy and the culture that hip-hop brings is what I love about it the most.
What do you consider to be the core messages of your lyrics?
Basically tell people that whatever you really find that you're really good at, you gotta find a way to make yourself marketable. Like, you have to find a way to take what you do it to the best of your ability, and put out something in this world. Because everybody on this world, we all try and be somebody, but who's actually trying? You know what I'm saying? Who's actually trying? Who really wants it that much more? There's somebody out there who wants it more than you do every single day. So you gotta give it 110% every single time you put your heart to something.
Absolutely. Who are your top 5 favorite rappers of all time?
This is a fucking question that I hate. I fucking hate this, because to me it's a generational thing. Like, you got Pocket, Biggie, you got Nas, you got Rakim, you got Mos Def, you got so many people out there. You look at like the early, 2000 generation, you got Eminem, you got Dre, you got Snoop, you got legends out there. And then, but for newer artists, I like to say newer artists the most, because this is who I've been peeping lately. I got JID, I got YBN Cordae, I got Denzel Curry, I got Avina.
Yeah. You're the first person to mention Denzel Curry.
Denzel Curry, dude, fucking, yeah, ultimate. He is the ultimate. I need to give you one more. I'm sorry, I got the coal in there. Shout out Kendrick. I fucked up in the middle. I was supposed to put Kendrick in the middle generation. That's where I fucked up.
What artist would you work with immediately if they reached out to you right now?
If they reached out to me right now? Oh God, I probably want to chop something with JID. I'm a fucking JID stan, bro.
That's fair. It's a good person to be a stand of. Who do you think are the most underrated artists that you know of?
Locally or in general? I'd probably say Amine. I'd say Smino. Cordae definitely. I feel like he's a little bit underrated. I mean, he's got views and shit, but I mean, I think he deserves more respect.
What's your favorite thing to do off stage?
Off stage? I spend time with my girl. I like being with homies. I mean, shit, a good game night, you playing poker, whatever the fuck, man. Just a good time with good people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you have any hot takes about the music industry you want to share?
Hot takes about the music industry? It's a motherfucker, but it's worth it every single goddamn time. I would not want to do anything else.
What living legend do you think deserves to have their flowers before they're gone?
Somebody who needs more praise, living legend. I think the entire game should put the respect on J. Cole's name that it deserves. I mean, whether you think he's corny or whether you think he's a living legend, he's done shit in the music industry that been groundbreaking. He was the first artist that Jay-Z ever signed, and then he took his own label and made Dreamville, put those artists on, put out Revenge of the Dreamers, put out probably over 50 artists and producers on. I mean, that's how you bring it up from the youth to the bottom, from the bottom up. Like, he's putting on people who he's probably would never heard of if he didn't try.
Absolutely.
So I think he needs his flowers before he's gone.
That's great. Do you have any shout outs you want me to do?
I want to give a shout out to my beautiful lady over there. Hi, baby. That's my mom. And shout out to my mom. I love you so much. Shout out to my cousins Caitlin and Garrett. Shout out to all the homies. Shout out Avina. Shout out J Ray. Shout out Hills of Kill. Shout out everybody to be fucking with me. If you weren't on that list I just said, I just made it up on the fly. Don't be butthurt. Don't be mad.
So where can we see you and find your stuff?
You can find me on Instagram at C_FADE. You can find me on TikTok at CFADE. My name on Facebook is Brand Cross. Like, you can find me on YouTube at Crossfade with $2 signs instead of S's. Don't forget the dollar signs. And I'm also on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, you name it, I'm on it.
That's great. That's all. Thanks, man.
All right, thank you very much, bro. You guys have a great night.
Too.
Shout out.